This one won't be long because I'm about ready to get eaten alive out here. But, so I made these 3 massive videos, and buried in the middle of it was something that I've told a couple other people, and they don't seem to get it. I don't know. They hear what I'm saying, immediately go off in their own direction, instead of actually, this is like the shakiest thing ever, because seriously, I think I've attracted about 28 mosquitoes by now. But anyway, so what I've discovered is it's sort of well documented that people with avoidant personality disorder use anger as fuel. You get really angry and it can override the symptoms of avoidant personality disorder that keep you quiet and keep you from actually getting anything done, and just let you deal with it and live with it. And again, I don't know why this isn't landing, why people are wanting to then take it off into a totally different direction and not hear a word I'm saying. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm vain, but I think I've got a way of telling people something. So here's my massive disclaimer that listen to what I'm actually saying instead of trying to put words in my mouth. Is that I found another way, which is to use guilt. And I don't mean I'm guilty over something that I did. I mean just general, amorphous, not attached to me guilt. Like humanity type guilt. What made me realize that I could do it, the thing that pushed me over the edge, was I was guilty about how my son's father was treating my son. I mean, that's nothing to do with me, nothing at all. That's his choice to do whatever he's going to do. Has nothing to do with me. I can't force him to act a certain way. There's nothing I have to do with it. There's nothing at all. And yet, I mean, can you see these bugs? I bet you can. Anyway, but I was taking it very personally, and I felt very bad for my son on behalf of how he was treated by his father. And I used that to basically be way more social than I ever would be on any other normal situation. And I don't mean, again, it's not like like non-personal type stuff. It's not like acquaintance. It's not like talking to somebody at a grocery store line or something like that. I mean, it's his father, so that's my ex, and my son's father's fiance, who might be his mother, his stepmother. These are not trivial people. These are people that have a real impact, and I was able to socialize with them because I was guilty. In other cases, I could socialize with people that probably anybody else on the planet could beside me, because I was angry. I thought it was really interesting that there was another thing. And again, I wasn't guilty for myself. It wasn't that what I did something wrong. On the contrary, I was doing something extraordinarily nice for my kid and his father, and way above and beyond the Call of Duty that anybody would think. Basically I was doing what his father should have been doing for the last 17 years for them. But that's why I did it. That's how I did it. I wasn't angry. People assumed I was really angry with his father, and that's why I was interacting with him. I was told this point blank. I had somebody who apologized for saying nice things about my son's father because they assumed I was mad. Because why else or how else? Fireworks. Hope the hell it's fireworks. How else would I be interacting with him? I must be pissed. That wasn't it. I was guilty. And I wasn't guilty about something I did. I was guilty about something that somebody else did. And so there wasn't any place for it to land in me. I was like these bugs that are landing all over me. There wasn't any place for it to sort of be filed away inside for me to hate myself for, because it had nothing to do with me. So it was just this extra guilt floating around. I used it as energy in order to get something done. And I think people with avoidant personality disorder should be aware. And maybe this is a one-off. Maybe this is a very specific case, because, could very well have been a very specific, super personal, once in a lifetime situation, or once in my lifetime, and not even an average person with avoidant personality disorder's lifetime. Could be that. Or it could be something that if you start feeling guilty for something that somebody else did, turn around and use that to get what you need done. The same way that when you start getting angry, instead of just letting it fester, go ahead and use that to get things done. Anyway, I truly think I've got about 20 bites. So I think I'm going to end this.